Hello, hello. I hope this is working. I hope this is working. I gotta make sure that it's working on my computer. Are you working? Yes, it is. Hooray! Live streams. Cool. That's a thing. Seeing how this goes. Hi guys. Good morning. How are you? I'm great. I actually fell asleep in my makeup last night because I went to go see Star Wars and I didn't get back until like 2 or something in the morning. So it was real late. It was real late. So I was very tired and I was like, I'm just gonna go to bed. Psh. Okay. Let's see if I can see. Click. Come on. Cool. I want to see chat. Hello, Chris. I won't even try and say your last name. I enjoyed Star Wars. Hello, Bridget. There were things that I was iffy about, but overall I really enjoyed it. Like, I'm not somebody who's like a diehard, like, huge Star Wars fan, that I've been a Star Wars fan my whole life, so I'm pretty easy to please when it comes to Star Wars. Like, I feel like the only movies that I got really, really, like, obsessive about was, like, Harry Potter. It was like, if Harry Potter wasn't the way that I wanted Harry Potter to be, I was like, But Star Wars, I'm not really that way. So, I enjoyed it, and the Porgs were freaking adorable. They were so cute. So cute. I have not seen The Disaster Artist yet. Hello, Crystal. I want to see it so bad, but my boyfriend hasn't really seen The Room, so I'm probably gonna go with my parents when I go home for Christmas, because if he hasn't seen The Room, he's not gonna get some of the jokes and stuff, so I'm taking my makeup off before I put makeup on because I forgot to last night, so yay! Yeah, no, I enjoyed it. I liked it. This is what happens a lot of mornings. I just get up and I'm like, nope, I don't want to do anything. I'm just gonna sit on the couch, get a lot of cotton pads, and wash my face. So yeah, we're gonna see how this live stream thing works for when I want to do them on Patreon. And the way I have this hooked up, you guys are gonna, like, this is ridiculous. I have 2 Lush pots sitting on a counter on the, like, table in front of me. And then I have one of the short ones that the phone is sitting on, so it's, like, propped up literally on Lush pots right now, so I'm ridiculous. I'm ridiculous. Oh, and here's a mirror for me to make sure that my face is getting clean. But yeah, it's been pretty busy lately. Not going to lie. Like I mentioned in my last video, I've been to a lot of shows lately. And then Friday, Noah Gunderson invited me to this show that he's curating. He's calling it Noah Gunderson's Cheap Date. And it's at this, like, little venue across town. And it was a $5 show, but he let me in for free because photos. I'm going to work on those pictures later. But yeah, it's like a $5 ticket, and then 4 bands played, including his other band, Young in the City, which was really cool. So, yeah, it was a good time. And I got back really late because, when I went to go back to my car, I couldn't find it for like 20 minutes. So that's fun. Also, when I do a live stream again, I will figure out a better light setup, because literally what I have lighting me right now is like all backlight in my kitchen. Not sure why my phone just decided to take a shit on itself, but apologize for that. But yeah, so good show on Friday, and then I walked around trying to find my car for 20 minutes because I'm directionally challenged. That is one thing that I don't mention a lot because I don't talk about driving a lot. Okay, cool. Just making sure that... Oh, I'm kind of like... weird. I'm just making sure like how much lag there is. It's interesting. The only time I deal with live streaming is when I'm like at work. And we're live streaming the show that I work on. So, and that I actually don't even deal with that much. So, yeah. Don't go out of focus. Come on. Phone. There we go. I will get a better lighting setup, I promise. This is some like old school YouTube quality right here. Maybe I'll open the window at some point when I go to make coffee. But funny thing, so yesterday I went over to Bellevue to get tickets to go see the movie, to go see Star Wars, because that's where we were going to see it, because I had found these like free tickets for AMC theaters, and the only place in the area that had seats left was in Bellevue. So because these tickets you can't use online, I had to go over really early in the day and then kill a bunch of time. Come on, internet, don't do that. Are you still playing? Yeah, okay, cool. But so I went over to the theater super early in the day because I wanted to get tickets so that we had seats together and they weren't right up front, because that's always kind of the worst. It's like I hate going and seeing a movie where you have to sit like in the very front row. So I went over early, got tickets, and then went to the mall with my laptop because I needed to kill time, and I was like, oh, I'll go get some coffee and then go a little bit of shopping, which I actually needed to pick up something from Lush because I was out of something. But then I realized once I got to the mall and I was like, oh shit, it's a Saturday before Christmas. So it was really busy. And I was like, how have I forgotten that Christmas shopping exists? Like, I worked at the mall for 3 Christmases. Not that mall, but it's been almost 2 years since I've worked at the mall. And it's only been one actual Christmas since then, because I left right after the holidays 2 years ago. Yes, yay! Hi, Danny, Miss Danny. Glad you made it. Thank you guys for joining me this morning. This is a test, kind of seeing how it goes. But anyway, I got to the mall and I was like, this is a disaster. Why did I do this? So I went to get coffee. There's this coffee place at Bellevue Square Mall that they don't really have in Seattle. They only have them elsewhere in Bellingham, called Woods Coffee, which, as far as their business practices, like, I'm iffy about it, but they have, like, their coffee's really good, and they have really good breakfast sandwiches. So I went there thinking, oh, I can just go and get coffee and then just, like, sit inside and do some work on my laptop. No. Did not happen. No seats for anybody to sit in. This one family was taking up 2 different tables. They had, like, it was like a couple, and then they had their baby, and then at the other table, at one point there was like sushi and then like a shopping bag, and I'm like, what are you doing? So that was obnoxious, but it's interesting going to different malls than the one that I actually worked at, because the mall that I worked at was the biggest mall in the Pacific Northwest. It's giant. And Bellevue isn't nearly that large, and it's bougier. Well, hi, Caitlin. When you walk in somewhere and there are 0 seats, and no, I feel you. Like, I was carrying around my bag with my computer in it. What did you say? Oh, when I walk in somewhere and there are 0 seats and you have to seat yourself, my social anxiety goes through the roof. Totally. No, I get that. I feel that. Because actually, that reminds me. So, I ended up leaving the mall, going to a Starbucks, and just getting one of the refreshers because I feel bad going in. Come on, app. Don't keep doing that. This is troubleshooting. Hooray. But after I left the mall, because I couldn't literally find anywhere to sit, I went into Lush. Again, forgot how busy it gets on a fucking weekend. So, I bought my stuff. I left. I went to a Starbucks, sat there for a couple hours, and then, boyfriend and I went to go to Valley Village to go shopping a little bit. He needed a new pair of pants. And then we went to Red Robin for dinner, which is back at the mall. So we went back to the mall, and that was another situation where we had to sit and, like, we got there and told them our name and where, like, that we wanted to sit, tabled for 2. And they said the wait would be like 40 minutes. And the wait ended up being 40 minutes for our name to get called. But we probably waited around for like 10 minutes. Hello, little yellow boy. I cannot tell you how much I love that thumbnail that you have. It's great. Who else is here? Oh yeah, Danny. I worked at West Edmonton. There are 4 other malls. Nowhere to shop. Malls are weird. But we got to Red Robin. We stood around for 10 minutes waiting for people to sit down and waiting for people to leave the bar area. And we eventually got to go sit at the bar and order our food. And then as we're eating, as we already had gotten our food, we hear his name called over the loudspeaker because it had been 40 minutes, but it was very busy. Because again, Saturday at the mall before Christmas, everybody's there. That mall's just weird. Because it's like, it's within the city, and it's not like... The thing with the mall that I worked at, it was kind of its own self-contained, like, building where, like, it was all in one place. You didn't have to walk outside to get anywhere. It was just surrounded by a parking lot, and then there were some, like, restaurants in the parking lot. So it was, once you got there, you're there. So you didn't have to work, well, I mean, you had to drive around a lot, but it wasn't like you had to go through stoplights to go around. With Bellevue, it's like within a city, and there's a bunch of parking lots, and it's kind of all disconnected. So it's like, when you're driving around trying to find a place to park, you have to sit through stoplights, and you end up going down a road that you didn't want to go on. It's like, son of a bitch, come on, man. So, yeah. It takes me this long to take my makeup off in the morning. I realized that I've been wiping my face for like 15 minutes. Should probably get onto something different. I don't know. This was still kind of early for me to get up when I woke up and I was like, wait, it's 8:40. Oh well. So, need to make coffee, make breakfast. Nah. I just hope this is like realistic. Oh my god, I watched Sugar Pine 7. Yes. I've talked about Sugar Pine 7 like multiple times on my channel on like favorites, and I think the last 2 monthly favorites. No, not last month's. A couple favorites ago, and when they got show of the year at the Streamies, I legit, like, cried. Like, legit cried. Holy crap. Like, I could go on and on and on about Sugar Pine 7 and about Source Fed. But I won't. Unless you want me to. But, yeah, no, I'm a big fan of Sugar Pine 7, Steven, Kib, James. Kib got engaged the other day. It was so cute. So, okay. One last cotton pad. I promise these all won't be this boring. Right? No, Sugar Pine's great. I've missed the last couple of episodes, and I don't necessarily do the podcasts. I don't watch the podcasts all the time just because they are a bit longer for me to, like, commit to watching it. But that's kind of how I am with every podcast. But yeah, no. And then the short film they put out, The Woods, if you guys have not checked out Sugar Pine 7, go do that right now after I'm done live streaming. But they're great. Okay. Face is clean, I think. Clean enough. Stop going out of focus. All right. Okay. Cool. Spray my face. Oh, aroma water. This is a realistic get ready with me right here. Okay, a little facial oil. I'm gonna mix with my moisturizer. Beep, 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 beep. Beep. Hello, Kenna. Good morning. I will just leave that I live in Seattle. I don't live in the city, like downtown. No, because unless you guys thought I made enough money to live there, huh? Nope. Nope. But that's all I'll say about where I live. Okay, Celestial. Got this, like, little zit scar that, like, doesn't want to go away, like, right here. I know you can't see it because this lighting is great, but, you know. I have no idea what look I'm going to do today, but we'll see. Trying to think what are my plans for my channel in 2018? Well, I want to vlog, whether that's with this phone camera, which is a Samsung S8, by the way. I got a new phone. So whether it's with the phone camera, which the rear-facing camera is really good. It's just the front-facing camera's like, this is the front-facing camera, so it's not awesome, but it's better than my old iPhone. So I want to vlog. I want to utilize Patreon for, like, bloopers, I think. Come on. There we go. More of these live streams. I don't know. I want to utilize it in more of a way that a lot of people that I watch, the way I've seen them utilizing it. Because, I don't know, it's like I feel like I've gotten kind of lazy in the last year, and with the YouTube adpocalypse, everything that has come from it, I feel like I need to treat it a little bit more like, I don't know, less like a hobby and more like how I used to treat it. And I know that I've just gotten lazier just because work takes up a lot more of my time, because it's not a part-time job, it's a full-time job. And I don't know. It's like, and other thing that makes videos a little bit more difficult is my computer is like a 7-year-old MacBook Pro, so it's really old and takes a really long time to do anything. So for instance, when I Heyo, Ayo Stereo, welcome. Oh yeah, solid soap hoard. I will do that because I have a lot. But my last video, my Get Ready With Me, that was like 20 some odd minutes, took 3 hours to render, which is a good example of, hey, other Abby, what's up? So, yeah, my computer takes forever to render anything, so come on, stay in focus. There we go. So for me, doing videos take a little bit more time now just because my computer is such a pain in the butt, which this I think is going to kind of help supplement because I don't really have to do any editing and it's just like, oh cool, it's a live stream. And I can edit at work too, which I'm going to be doing actually. I'm going to start trying to edit stuff after work on the work computers because our work computers are real good. It's like an i9, like a really nice. The one that I'm working on at work is technically a gaming computer because it doesn't actually have any like disk drives in the front or like the SD card reader. Like there's no card reader and there's no disk drive. There's just USB and then I think more USB in the back. But it's a really nice i9 gaming computer that is real quick. It's real fast. So I'm going to try and start editing with that machine more. Not necessarily while I'm at work because like I have to be at work, but just at the end of the workday after everybody's left and just using it more because it's like I have that at my disposal and I might as well. So yeah, I'm going to try and kind of hone a little bit more of those resources and the skills that I have there because I have After Effects on those computers. I have the entire Creative Suite, Adobe Creative Suite on that computer, so I can do whatever I want with it, so I want to use it more. Because this is great. My laptop is great, but it's real slow. And like I use my work computer when I'm editing photos for weddings, just because there's such like a massive amount that I have to work on at one time. So that kind of chokes this computer when I'm working on like 3,000 to 5,000 photos at a time. So pretty much the only thing that's like reliable in terms of the Adobe Creative Suite on my current laptop is like, I don't know, when I'm editing photos from shows on Lightroom. And then, I mean, it's decently reliable with Premiere. It's just really slow. Like, my boyfriend and I went to my parents' house for Thanksgiving, and there's like a bag of chocolate chips that's sitting right here, just like staring me in the face, and I want to have one. Also, I'm on my period, so. But we went to my parents' house for Thanksgiving, and he was working on something on my computer on Premiere, and he works on like a crazy fast computer that he actually built. So he's used to the really nice fast machines that are super reliable. So he was working on my computer, and it was just every step of the way a spinning wheel of rainbow, and he just looked at me like, I'm like, this is what I have to deal with every day. So that is the thing that I have to deal with on a consistent basis when I'm putting videos out, is the literal technology. That is not the greatest. So, you know, computers. That's great. Okay. Do I make coffee? Or do my makeup? I should probably let this all soak into my face a little bit. Also going to put a little hydrocortisone cream. Been really itchy lately. But yes, coffee. Let's make coffee. I've been doing like the butter coffee thing a little bit, which I like, but it's kind of a lot of work. Am I planning on keeping my hair this color? I might go pinker. I don't know. I really like the purple and how it's faded. I've just seen a couple people with pink hair that I'm like, I like that. But I don't know. I haven't decided. I either want to go to like pinker or go like grayer, like silverier. But I really like how this is faded. It's just my roots. I really need to do soon because they're a little crazy. But yeah. I used a hair mask recently, the Hair Doctor hot oil treatment from Lush, and I am in love with it. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's one of the like hot oil treatments that's on the end of the stick that you add to hot water and you stir it around. I used the whole thing on my head because I wanted to put it all over my hair as well as my scalp because my scalp was super dry. But I'll go more into that in the next video that I'm actually editing. Not right now, but the video I was editing yesterday and the video I was going to upload yesterday was kind of tips and products for dry skin during the winter time. Yeah, you need to try Lush, Kenna. No, okay. Tip for if anybody has never tried Lush, or if they want to go into Lush during the holiday season, don't do it on the weekend. If you're gonna do it on the weekend, do it early in the morning on a Sunday. So either early in the morning on a Sunday or on a weekday at any time. Anytime. I sometimes will go towards the end of the day. That's just when I get to the mall because it takes me almost an hour to get to the mall from where I work. So, hello, Ella. Yes, asking for samples for things, definitely. I would, when you go into Lush, don't automatically ask for a sample of something just because they will just automatically think that you're coming in for samples. So if you want to try samples of things, go right ahead. But go in there with an idea that if you just ask for samples, the people working there are going to be like, okay. So if somebody offers, if you, like, I want to try something, go in there and be like, oh, I want to try this. Be a bit open to sitting down and having them try stuff with you. Like having them doing like demos on your skin. Unless you get like anxiety about other people touching you. Which in that case, like, definitely make that known. Because I think the things with every Lush that I've been into, they're pretty open and they're pretty understanding if there's a special situation. So if you go in and you're like, I know what I need. Like this is what I do. When I go into a shop, I know what I need pretty much all the time. And I do let the sales associates know that I used to work at one. So on top of me not needing them to try and sell me things because that's their job and I know what I need. So I kind of don't want to be bothered unless I want to be bothered. Does that make sense? And it also helps them kind of gauge on who they actually need to help. Because especially during the holidays, I don't need their help. Like, they should go help somebody that is more confused and doesn't know their way around the store and actually has questions that they can answer, because I don't really need that. So if you're going into a Lush store, this is very convoluted. If you're going into a Lush store during the holidays and you don't want to be bombarded with crowds, go Sunday mornings or go on a weekday, because it's less busy and you won't hate yourself and there won't be lines out the door. And the sales associates are in a lot better mood, just because as happy of a face that they put on during the day, Saturdays during the holidays are an actual hell on earth. So be patient if you go on a Saturday. And I mean, if you go in there and you want to try some stuff out, go for it. Did you order any of the perfumes UK put out? I don't know which ones they put out last month. Which perfumes did they put out last month? What? They got Lord of Misrule. I mean, I still have Lord of Misrule in a spray. I might have to look and see. Sorry. I had to block somebody. So thank you, Kenna, Steve. Yeah, no, Steve. Bye, Steve. Bye, Felicia. But thank you, thank you, friends, for reporting him. That's great. I'm like, why are you getting my comments and being like, I heard you like making false DMCA claims? A, that happened over a year ago. And we're all done with this. Like, nobody cares about false DMCA claims because it wasn't false. Anyway, perfumes. Oh my gosh. They had Twilight Solid, Lord Misrule Solid, So White. Oh. But I have so many Lush perfumes. I've definitely added to my collection. Yes, they are Lush perfumes, Kenna. But I have so many Lush perfumes. I think I actually put a video about Lush perfumes on my channel. I don't quite remember, but I might do an updated one with the ones that I have. Oh, I remember. It was a long time ago when I did it, when I lived in the other house that I lived in. So, yeah, I mean, I just got Love and then Rentless, which were exclusives. And I would like to get Twilight as a perfume. That would be nice. I know right now they have just the body sprays in store, which I need to get my hands on. But, yeah, Lord of Misrule is the love of my life. I love Lord of Misrule so much. I have it. I mean, I talked about it recently. I have it in shower gel, bath bombs, body conditioner, scrub, perfume. Yeah. Twilight body spray is so good. I know. I've used it. I'm like, oh. But, I mean, I am a person that when I see something in the Lush kitchen, I think you have some Lush vids. Yeah, no, definitely check out. I've made so many Lush videos that could be super helpful because I worked there for almost 3 years, but I will be doing a solid soap hoarding collection. What was I saying? I need to make coffee. Perfumes, Rose Jam, body spray, super potent. I have the solid, or I have the regular spray perfume that I got from the kitchen a couple years back. So I like that one. Body sprays are permanent. I don't think Rose, well, actually, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the body sprays are permanent. I feel like they are. And Abby, Lord of Misrule smells like, I mean, it's patchouli, vanilla, and black pepper. So it's like sweet and spicy, but it's not like that kind of sickly patchouli kind of smell. The black pepper in it keeps it nice and like fresh and spicy. So it's not, there's a lot of patchouli smells where I'm like a little too strong, a little too hippie, But yeah, musky and sweet and spicy, I would definitely say is a good representation of Lord of Misrule. Oh gosh, what's the name of this scrub? There's like an orange sugar body scrub. I can't remember what it's called, but it has the same scent. Rough with the Smooth. Thank you. Rough with the Smooth. Rough with the Smooth is a year-round product that smells like Lord of Misrule. Thanks, guys. Haley, hello. Hello, friends. So yeah, that's a year-round product that smells like Lord of Misrule if you want to try something. But I think they don't have the Lord of Misrule shower gel anymore for Christmas. I think they just did it for Halloween. But yeah, it was so good. Oh, it's so good. Hello, Christine. It is very good during autumn and winter. I spray it all year round. I'm just like, I want to smell like a witch, like a spicy, sweet witch all the time. Like, Lord of Misrule shower gel permanent in the UK? I'm not sure, actually. Not sure. Yeah, Lord of Misrule is definitely like a scent that it's really strong, and at first you're like, what? Like, it's kind of confusing, but we had it just as a bath bomb first, which I think the citrusiness of it kind of made it a little more palatable for a lot of people at the beginning because it had the citric acid in it, so it was a little bit less, like, I don't know. It was a bit sweeter and a bit brighter, and it looks like a dragon's egg, so, like, what's not to love? So, yeah. If there are any other Lush videos that you guys would like me to make, please let me know besides the solid soap hoarding, updated perfume collection of the ones that I have now. I don't know. I mean, I can't think of any other thing that I have hoarded a lot of, because lotions, I just kind of like use it up. Come on, stay in focus. This is my room, by the way. I think I'm gonna go make coffee. I got pop glasses on so I can see. Also, okay, let's up, like my Tina shirt, butts. Okay, gotta unplug this from my laptop. So yes, I like this phone so far. I do. It's definitely taking some getting used to because it's not an iPhone, and the iPhones I had a 4, and then I had a 6. So I've had iPhones for the last 2 phones, but not before that. Oh, this is my Christmas tree, by the way. Isn't it cute? See? Woohoo! Yeah. Boyfriend and I decorated it the other day, and we were really excited about it. So, alright, the question is, where am I going to put you? Should I do this? That might be weird. For the 6S, the other ones don't have ports for earbuds. Oh yeah, definitely the new, I have a Samsung S8. The new iPhones I would not want to do just because, yes, I don't like fucking around with a dongle. And I found with this phone, the battery life is so superior to iPhones. Like, there's been multiple times when I've fallen asleep and I woke up and my phone wasn't dead. That didn't happen when I had an iPhone. It would just always die. So this one's really nice. And I use pretty much all Google products anyway. It's like I use Chrome, I use Google Maps, I use Google Mail. Phone is constantly dying. Yes, seriously, my iPhone would die all the time. Then again, it was like an almost 4-year-old iPhone, so whee! clean. I don't know. So, I like my phone. Yeah. I have to do dishes because my sink smells gross. Not right now, though. I won't do that now. Okay. Java, Java. Ah! Oh. Forgot I had Pete's. Yeah. No. That. Unplug. This plug. I really need more plugs in my kitchen to plug things into because I have my toaster plugged in almost all the time and my coffee machine plugged in almost all the time. Ah. Okay. Get these beans out from last time. Ugh. Okay. Boop. So, what was I saying? I don't know. Lush. Surge protectors. Yeah, seriously. You got the Note 8? My dad got that for my mom, actually. I looked at it and I was like, it's a bit large for me, personally. I like the S8 because it's a little smaller. Coffee that I like, when it comes to, like... Where's the other one that I have? Did I finish that? I did. When it comes to just like ground coffee, I'm really easy. Like I'm not the craziest. Ooh, baking spice and cocoa holiday blend. I do like, I like ones that have, I don't know. I stopped drinking a lot of pumpkin spice lattes from actual Starbucks because they're full of fucking sugar. But I like the pumpkin spice coffee itself because of the like actual spices in it. So this one's holiday blend. I'm pretty easy when it comes to coffee, but yeah. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, that was a lot. Oh well. It'll just be a little strong. So, Stumptown Hairbender. I will keep that in mind. I just know that Stumptown is kind of expensive, so, okay. Nope. Come on, coffee pot. Oh. Come on. There we go. My coffee pot is kind of annoying. What up, Allison? Yeah, my coffee pot's kind of annoying because it's like when I turn it on, when I plug it in, I have to like actually like start it brewing like right there. So, no. What are you doing? Get up there. This is actually a really nice setup. I literally have my phone sitting on the handles of my cabinet. Cool. Hey. So yeah. But yeah, my Tina shirt. It's pretty awesome. But I can tell you the story of why my phone died. That's kind of funny. I went to a show couple weeks ago. I went to go see my buddies Ravenna Woods with Builders and the Butchers, and so I was at the show having a good time. Pete's Organic, yeah, it's good, I like it. The show I was gonna leave. I was about to leave, and my friend Emily, I was driving her and our friend Matt. And, hello, it's radish time. That's obviously not your name, but good morning. Good morning. Ninja coffee bar? What is that? I don't know. But I was literally about to leave this damn Taylor. Nice to see you. I go to the bathroom, and mind you, I went about 4 years almost with that shitty phone without dropping it in water, without having to soak it in rice at all. And I'm peeing, and I'm about to leave, and I stand up, and I flush the toilet, and it falls out of the pocket, out of my pocket, into the toilet. And because I was an idiot, I tried to turn it on probably like 3 times before realizing, oh, that might kill my phone. So I got home, I soaked it in rice for a day, and then nothing happened. So, goodbye toilet phone. That's what it was. It died. It lived a long life. Oh, advent calendar. Do you guys do advent calendars? I'm like days behind, man. 17. This is a German one. My grandmother gets my sister and my cousins and I all advent calendars every year. She gave this to me in October. Which, whatever. But, today's the 17th. I don't know. It's just like a dorky little tradition. If you guys are from out of the country, do you do advent calendars? Is that a thing? My sister took German in high school too. I took sign language. I don't remember much of anything except the alphabet. My sister took German. I took sign language in high school. And then I took Japanese in college. Toast. Cool. You need to go. Yeah, stay. Being lazy this morning. Okay. What do I want to put in my coffee? That's a question. So is this half and half bad? January. Cool. What I like about half and half in cream is that it doesn't go bad like that fast at all. Hooray. Just doing some jam on toast for breakfast. Cause I ain't fancy. Are you done, coffee? Sounds done. I don't know. This might turn into a little bit of a mukbang because I'll be eating, even though I kind of don't get those. I don't know. I don't watch those. I don't enjoy them. But, if it's something that you guys like, I don't know. I would never do it on just like my main channel just because I've seen other people who don't do those on their main channel start doing them and getting like a fuck ton of backlash. How do I drink my coffee? I can only drink decaf. I'm sorry, you can only drink decaf. I apologize for that. Sorry. I mean, if I'm making it at home, I'll just do like half and half and sugar. Or if I'm feeling fancy, I'll do the butter coffee thing, which I don't want to mess with my blender right now, so. But like if I'm going to Starbucks or wherever, usually I'll get like a soy latte. Just because the soy milk that they tend to use has flavoring in it anyway, so it's like cool, I don't have to add flavor to it. And I've been trying to eat less dairy and drink less dairy overall because it affects my skin positively when I don't. So, because I like cheese too much, I sacrifice the milk so that I can eat cheese. So, because milk, I don't have like a hard-on for milk, you know? So, I'm not like I have to drink cow's milk. Because I actually kind of I kind of prefer soy milk and almond milk in certain contexts. Kenna. Why sad face? What's sad face? I don't know. Dunkin' Donuts. See? Oh, she can't drink coffee. Yeah. My boss doesn't drink coffee either because he's Mormon. But that's just a life choice. Coconut drink. Okay. Coffee. I also am obsessed with this mug. But, yeah, I'm pretty simple with coffee. Dunkin' Donuts has a great chocolate donut flavored coffee. Excuse you? What? That's a thing? Oh my god, that's fancy. See, we don't have Dunkin' Donuts around here. Like, I think there might be one. I bought this sugar from the grocery store, India Tree Maple Sugar. I really like it. It's not cheap, but it's really good. We might have Dunkin' Donuts like in a store, like Dunkin' Coffee, but we do not have any actual Dunkin' Donut locations in this state. Like, seriously, we don't. America lives on Dunkin'. Is it runs on Dunkin' or lives on Dunkin'? Krispy Kreme. We definitely have Krispy Kreme. We have Krispy Kreme, which I've never had their coffee before, so I don't quite know. But living in a city where we have at least 104 Starbucks, including one stretch of road where we have three Starbucks. Starbucks. Like, see, Dunkin' in New England is like Starbucks here, because I remember reading an article where somebody had rated the 104 Starbucks in town, not including the ones in grocery stores, from like worst to best. And there was a stretch of road on like Seneca where it's like Seneca and 4th, Seneca and 3rd, Seneca and 2nd, and there was a Starbucks on every block for 3 blocks. So we have a problem in this town. More sugar. That was really strong. I made it really strong. I came up from Vancouver to Seattle and was like, dang, all these tourists we don't have, and also every restaurant is a public house. What's a pub? A pub? What's that? A public house? I don't know that term. A bar? I don't know. Tell me where you guys are from, all of you. I know some of you are from, I don't know, bar or pub. Okay. Yeah, we have a lot of those, but, okay. I'm gonna go put my toast and my coffee back down and I'll be right back. I live in New York City, but I used to live in Seattle. Hey, cool. So it's what, noon something right now? 1? What time is it? Originally Connecticut, but now I live in Georgia. I didn't know you had a kid, Abby. That's cool. I didn't know you had a baby. Okay. All right. Back to bad lighting. Cool. California. Cool. Lorelei, that's such a cute name. Anyway. Chicago, cool. Is Brooklyn just like Capitol Hill? I've never been to Brooklyn. I drove through there once in the 8th grade on a tour bus. Married friends. I don't know that. I never lived in Capitol Hill, but I lived close enough to Capitol Hill. But, it's not quite as queer. Wait, Brooklyn's not quite as queer? I could imagine we have rainbow sidewalks. But yeah, no. It'd be really difficult to out-queer Capitol Hill. Because, I mean, damn. We have rainbow sidewalks. Okay. A little coffee in me. Queer it up. Yeah, Brooklyn's got to get on that shit. Brooklyn's got to get on that shit. They got to queer it up, man. I mean, okay. Makeup. Let's do this. Cool. So, I'm just going to re-spritz my face. After everything's soaked in a bit. Okay. What do I want to wear today? I'm gonna grab Modern Renaissance. Cool, I'm gonna start with that. I don't know what I'm gonna do today, but it'll be something. Eyeshadow primer. So, what else could we talk about? Talked about Seattle, Dunkin' Donuts, which we don't have, Lush, queering up Brooklyn, what I want to see on my YouTube channel next year. Yeah. Okay. Probably could use better light in here, but oh well. Should I turn the... Good morning, Athena. I like your hair, from what I can see in your thumbnail. How's the hip-hop scene in Seattle? Honestly, I'm probably not the best person to ask about it because I don't listen to a ton of hip-hop, but, I mean, the music scene in general is good. Whether it's rock or hip-hop or weird dance music, like, I'm using my laptop for lighting. Like, hip-hop, we've had some cool hip-hop artists on the show, on Band in Seattle. This year, actually, two of the hip-hop artists we had, are both queer women of color, which is really cool, who started doing, like, spoken word and then got into rap, so they were like poets and then rappers. So I really like them. Sassy Black and Do Normal are their names, who are dope. Okay, what color should I do? I'm gonna do orange because fuck it. Yeah, Do Normal. It's spelled. Think of like Do Normal, but all one word, and then there's 2 A's. So like Do Normal, and then Sassy Black is 1 word. So, yeah, they're dope. I enjoy them. Sassy Black is actually playing a show. Yes, exactly. Do Normal. Exactly. Sassy Black's playing a show next month with Sundries. I can't remember where. Hello, Michelle. Good morning. I feel like I need a better light. Chocolate. If you could see how messy my table is right now, you don't get to judge me. Okay. It's just my laptop. I want it to sit up here so I can have a little bit of light. That's slightly better. Stay in focus, you son of a bitch. Cool. Actually, that's what I'm gonna do. Cool. I'm gonna scooch these over. Scooch them over a little bit. Cool. There we go. That way. I'm looking more at the light. Cool, that's better. Much better. Thanks, laptop. Now I gotta get my damn eyeshadow palette under here. Okay. Cool. So I'm just starting with a light kind of orangey color in the crease. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, Sassy Black, Sundries. I can't remember if it's gonna be at the Tractor or the Sunset. I don't know. Which color should I use? This bright ass red, maybe. Let's do. Yeah, let's do the bright ass red. I don't care. Good morning. It is morning. Oh, it's Sweden. Cool. 7 p.m. Will there be a best albums of 2017? Yes, it probably won't come until after the first of the year. Although I might be lying. I don't know. Yes, it will come. Definitely. I was actually thinking about that yesterday. About music. Because I think about music all the time. But, yeah, definitely. Because I haven't bought that many this year, honestly. Like, Spoon and Noah Gunderson's records were, like, the only ones I purchased on vinyl, I think. Which is weird for me. I might have bought more. I don't know. But, yes, there will be a top albums of 2017. I'll do it like last year where, yes, Spoon. So, holy shit, yes it was. I'm gonna do it like last year where I just kind of did general best of 2017 rather than breaking it down from, favorite local and then favorite non-local, just because local takes up so much of my regular, like, my regular favorites, so it just doesn't make sense to do them separately. Okay. Are you blending fine? Seems to be. I'm using a Morphe brush for this, by the way. I'm gonna take the darker red. yeah, no, I listened to a lot of music this year. It's just most of it had to do with work, which is always kind of like an inherent issue because it's like, oh, the only thing I'm listening to are bands that we have on the show. Whew. But like locals that I've definitely dug the stuff this year. Hobosexual's new record, Monolith, I talked about my last favorites, is amazing. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Have a great day. Thanks for coming. I didn't know how long this was gonna be, so who knows. But yeah, Hobosexual, Thunder Pussy actually put out some stuff this year, which was fun. Who else put out things? I'm trying to remember. I feel like there was somebody very recently. Oh, besides Noah Gunderson. Doy. Yeah. Yeah, Noah's new record is dope. And I'm very happy that he is, like, getting involved in the scene elsewhere. Like, when he invited me to that thing the other day, like, he was like, we're having a community night. He messaged me on Instagram, and he was like, we're having a community music night. Do you want to come and take pictures? And I was like, yes. So, yeah. And kind of going back to what I was saying earlier, with vlogging more, I want to kind of work more like local music, kind of talk more about that as well. So I wanna bring you guys into that world a little bit more. A little dark brown in the outer chunk. So that's another thing that I want to do more of in 2018 is bring you guys to shows more in a way. So that way I can, I don't know. I liked doing that, and I don't do that as much anymore. So I love jelly on toast. But for Patreon, I do want to mention that a little bit. I was thinking of like what I wanted to do as perks. And I was talking to my boyfriend about it because he watches a lot of YouTubers that use Patreon. So I was trying to think like doing monthly mixtapes, I was thinking like maybe like a photo club where every month, if you're at a certain tier, I can send you high quality, not physical copies, but like high quality photos that I've taken that month. So to kind of build into more of the concert content. Because on top of like wanting to actually just like bring you guys to shows more in vlogs, my buddy Chris and I have been shooting music videos, and I want to, I don't know, not necessarily use that footage, but I don't know, bring that aspect of it into stuff too. So and bring like maybe early early premieres of stuff on Patreon. I don't know. Would you guys want to see kind of like behind the scenes stuff of music videos that I shoot with my friends? Because he started doing videos for his own band, Ravenna Woods, by the way. So we started doing videos for them, and then he started doing videos for other people, and now he kind of can't stop making videos. So that's something I think about if I want to kind of work into it somehow. But I definitely want to bring more music content back, just because I think that for the people that really, really like it, and I know you guys, the few of you that there are, you really like the music content that I put out. But I know that doesn't get a ton of views, so I want to try and supplement it with some other stuff, both on my main channel and on Patreon, because I am kind of perpetually broke, and I don't want to. I want to try and make more with YouTube, whether that's from Patreon or whether that's making content on my channel that is going to get more views and more clicks per million, you know. So I'm not going to change what I'm putting out. I'm just going to add more of some things and not do some things as much. I don't know. So, but let me know what you guys think. Give me feedback, please, because I care about what you think, and I care about what you want to see, because if I'm going to be doing something on Patreon, that's going to be asking for money. So, so I definitely want to do like bloopers. I want to do photo month club thing where you guys get high-res photos that I've taken at shows. Where's my makeup brush? Here it is. Live streams more often. And definitely personalized mixtapes, because I want to do that. Because I used to do like, I used to make mixtapes for myself all the time on iTunes. And then I stopped using iTunes because the music on my computer was taking up way too much space. So all my music that used to be on iTunes is sitting on a hard drive somewhere, I think. I hope so. There's like 15,000 songs somewhere sitting on a hard drive, which took up way too much memory on my actual laptop that I wasn't getting a ton of use out of. So, because I started listening to Spotify, and I know that Spotify is not the greatest thing to listen to music on because the artist doesn't get a ton of money, but like, everything's there. My thing is, if you don't want people to listen to music on Spotify, don't put your music on Spotify. Google Play Music. Thatcher James. Hey! Thanks for calling me Queen. That feels cool. Google Play Music, I haven't messed with that one much just because, I mean, I just got my phone, which has the Google Play store on it, so I might look at it. I don't know. But I need to explore more about my phone and what I want it to do, and what it can do. I know that it has a lot more apps than Android used to have. What should I put on the bottom lash line? I feel like I want to go, what do I want to put on my bottom lash line? I think I want to do like just straight up gold. So I'm going to do this little like bright ass orangey thing. I did have an iPhone before. I had an iPhone 6 that I had for almost 4 years. So it was a piece of garbage. But my phone journey. I might do a video about why I switched to Android, but the smartphones I've had over the years, since I've been having smartphones, I had a BlackBerry first, because I don't know why. My dad had a BlackBerry. Yeah, the first smartphone I got was a BlackBerry because I was weird. And then after that, I got a Droid 2. It was a Motorola Droid 2. It was one of those ones that kind of had like the fold out, not fold, but like slide out keyboards. So I had one of those, and then doesn't have gold. I love gold. So I had a Droid, and then after the Droid 2, I got an iPhone 4, and I remember when I got the iPhone 4, it was right when they were launching the iPhone 5s, so they were trying to get rid of the 4s, but they still had the chargers everywhere, so it's not like they were becoming totally obsolete. It was just they were making new phones. So when I got the iPhone 4, it was like free, because they were basically trying to get rid of it, and I was like, okay, well, cool. Cool. All right. Okay, I like that. That's cool. That's fine. Yay. Eyeliner. Where are you? Why are my tweezers in here? Yeah, I mean, again, I might do like a full like edited video talking about my phone and why I switched, because I think that I've had some people be like, why did you switch back? Just because at first when I saw the iPhone 8, I was like, ooh, I kind of want that, but then like something about it was just, something about the launch bothered me, because the fact that they put out 2 phones at the same time seemed really dumb, and I wasn't about that. And I don't know, I use my phone so much. There you are. Nope. Eyebrow gel. There you are. I use my phone so much that the battery dies all the time. Yeah, and also, they skipped 9, which is dumb. Okay. Pardon me while I put eyeliner on. The battery life. I have not tried the Ciate eyeliner. This is a NYX one. I tend to not invest a lot in stick eyeliners just because, I don't know. If I can find one that works at the drugstore, I'll go with that because I'm cheap on some things. But the battery life on this phone is just, it's far superior to any iPhone I've ever had. And I know that like the new iPhones are going to have better battery life than the old ones, but whatever. It's just, I don't know. And this one was cheaper, so. Like instead of it being like $900, it was like $700. which is still insane. Like, the fact that iPhone, or the fact that smartphones, like, I remember when $500 was expensive. Like, what the fuck? Plus, I can't get behind not having a headphone jack. Yeah, eyeliner products. Let's all go back to flip phones. I know, right? I had one of those. First phone I ever got was, well, the first phone I ever got was like a Nokia brick thing in the 8th grade. And then I got one of those LG flip phones. Do LG still make phones? I don't know. This is like the most quiet point of me doing my makeup because I have to stay focused. Yeah, I had LG flip phone, which was great. It was so bad, and at the time it was nice. I know the iPhone X is like basically you're buying a laptop, but which I also need a new one of. So getting to the point where I need new everything. I need new all of the things. Rihanna. There we go. Do I watch Rooster Teeth? On occasion. I'm not a regular Rooster Teeth viewer. But, I mean, I like it and I enjoy it. It's just not something that I watch on like a consistent basis. What? I need to do like a basic blush, nothing too crazy. Hourglass ambient lighting blushes. Come on. Oh, you piece of fuzz on my face. I do not watch Riverdale. I watch pretty much every other CW show. But something about the marketing campaign bothered me. And I feel like I'm a bit old for it, personally. Just like the way that it's been advertised, I'm like, I feel too old for this shit. It feels like the OC for some reason. Did you guys ever watch the OC? Am I aging myself? Cole Sprouse, though. I mean, I can feel that. But again, I'm old. Like, thanks for joining, Kenna. But, like, whenever I see, like, shows with relatively young actors who are, like, I don't know, supposedly attractive. Not saying that Cole Sprouse isn't, but, like, he's way younger than I am, so I'm like, I kind of feel weird. Like, if I was in my early 20s, I would probably watch it, but I don't know. Just something about those shows don't appeal to me personally anymore. But again, I'm 28, so, like, I'm old. So, like, superhero shows are still a little immature for me, but I love them anyway. The magic of contouring. I mean, I might watch Riverdale. I don't know. I might watch it at some point, but it's just something that didn't quite appeal to me based on the ad campaign and also based on just what it looked like. It would, I don't know. I just felt a little young for me. You guys really think I should watch Riverdale? He's only 25? Really? I thought he was younger. I thought he was like 22 or something. I think part of me doesn't want to watch it just because when I am watching like The Flash and like Supergirl on the CW website, the advertisements for Riverdale just get really annoying. I'm just like, shut up. I want to watch The Flash. Which, how many of you guys watch The Flash and Supergirl and like Arrow? Legends of Tomorrow. Am I growing my hair? Katarzyna. Did I say that right? I really hope I did. Or Katarina. Katarzyna. Yeah. I don't know. I am not purposely growing out my hair, but I mean, I like how long it is right now. Almost correct. Katarzyna. I don't know. I just remember that there was a girl on America's Top Model at one point who had that name, that's how it was spelled. I don't know. But seriously, does anybody watch any shows from the Arrowverse? Am I the only one? I'm using the Essence favorite Marvel movie 2017. Thor. 100%. I mean, the other ones that came out this year is I don't know who that is. But that sucks. But Thor was definitely my favorite one of the year. Who's I don't know who that is. Doctor Strange came out this year. Guardians of the Galaxy came out this year. Were there any other Marvel movies that came out this year besides Thor, Guardians, and Doctor Strange? Am I missing one? I don't know who this is that you're talking about, guys. Can you tell me who this is? I mean, it's fine that they're talking about it. I'm not in on the news. Apparently he's literal trash. Famous rapper. See, again, famous rappers, artists, I don't keep up. I'm so out of the loop with pop music these days, like, you guys don't even know. Like, I'm surprised at... Is pop music even music anymore? Thank you. I mean, no. That's probably not a good thing that somebody's only heard of somebody because of their legal issues. So, like, but yeah, no, I don't pay attention to pop music because of things like Daniel Bregoli getting record deals. personally. Because that's the state of pop music. But I am glad that with this whole wake of people being outed as sex offenders and creeps and sexual predators, I know, right? Can't believe. The only way I can explain him is he got in a fight with Cardi B's soon-to-be husband Offset from the group Migos. I don't know who Migos is. I know who Cardi B is only because of the internet, but what was I gonna say? Oh, I'm glad that with the wake of like sexual predators and people coming, mascara looks great. Thank you. It doesn't really smudge. It more or less like flakes. But no, seriously, Jessie Lacey, Jessie, that fucked me up. Like, when I heard about, that one was hard because I've been a fan of Brand New since 2013, I think. Oh god, you almost got a brand new tattoo. That would have been rough. I think I actually have a friend who has a brand new tattoo, and I don't know how she's handling it right now. But, let me get more coffee. Yeah. I've been a fan of Brand New for a long ass time. Where's my glasses? Here they are. Like, I can't see. Come on, focus. There we go. Cool. Yeah, Brand New. I'm glad that with this, like, kind of reckoning, it has kind of been, I don't know. It's made people just more accountable. Like, I read something the other day that the guy who runs Warped Tour is only going to do one more year because of the massive amount of, like, dudes that are kind of taking advantage of their teenage fans. Which now, in hindsight, makes me feel really icky because of, like, emo lyrics. They're telling us, they're saying it to our face. They're telling... If somebody were to dissect Jessie Lacey's lyrics, he's saying it right to our face. So, that messed me up. And I had a playlist running the other day. The day that Roy Moore lost. It was just a realization that lots of people who aren't. Yeah. On the day that Roy Moore lost, I was listening to a lot of, like, angry music. Like a playlist I made last year called Holy Shit. Has a lot of angry rap, has a lot of Run the Jewels, had some Watsky. But, it also had a Brand New song on it. Yeah, from a while ago, a long time ago. And I had to take it off the playlist because it just made me mad. I'm like, no, come on, man. Yeah, that one messed me up. Apparently, it was way more common, like, in the pop punk scene. Like, Pierce the Veil, Neck Deep, Story So Far. Oh god, where are the other ones? A bunch of bands where we had their t-shirts at Hot Topic. Put it that way. Which I was like... Mm. Fans are getting younger. Hello, Georgia. Are you done with your live stream? I saw you were doing one this morning too. You came in at a weird time. We were talking about emo bands being sexual predators. Hey. Yeah. That. Ugh. But there was a girl whose video I saw. Stay in focus. A girl whose video I saw the other day, who she did. It was like bands I'm leaving behind in 2017. She was called like Page Backstage, I think. Let me check actually. Page. Nope. Mm-hmm. If you search Page Backstage on YouTube, she did a video on bands I'm leaving behind in 2017. She does a lot of stuff about like music and vinyl and some makeup things. But that video I saw the other day and I was like, accurate. Accurate. So, I'm gonna finish my toast. So this, can you confess something? Yes. Sure. Am I a big Christmas person? Yes. Now I am. You don't listen to much music. Should I make you a playlist? Maybe. I will. No, it's fine. That's a random question. That's fine. I used to be, when I worked at the mall, Christmas, I hated Christmas because I worked at the mall. But since I have left working in retail, I like Christmas a lot more now. I don't have to listen to Mariah Carey 24 hours a day. Thankfully, working at Lush, we actually got to pick our own music. We didn't have to listen to Christmas music all the time, which was a godsend. So if you ever want to work somewhere and don't have to listen to Christmas music all the time, yes. And my boyfriend loves Christmas. Like, his birthday's the day after Christmas, so he has kind of brought more of that out in me. Like, when we went to my parents' house for Shut Up last Christmas. Okay, wait, that's Wham. I've heard some really good covers of that song, by the way. But when we went to my parents' house for Thanksgiving, my mom was like, do you want to take this Christmas tree? And I was like, I don't know, do I? And he was like, take the tree. Take the tree. And it's like a cute little flocked tree. And then I went to Target, got some multicolored Christmas lights, which we decorated it. And then my mom sent some ornaments home with me the last time I went back to, they went to dinner with me. You guys are going to keep singing those lyrics for the long, but the very next day you said you were, that's not the lyric. I mean, George Michael was, anyway. I like Christmas. I didn't like it as much before. I'm back. Yay. That was weird. Come on. Come on. There we go. I'm back. Yay. Who is this? Why are you calling yourself YouTube police? What? I'm confused. I'm confused. Who are you? Go to channel. Weird, dude. Weird. Yeah, that is weird. But, Christmas. Music. Yeah, I like Christmas. And it was funny when when my boyfriend and I were decorating the tree, we put on, go. Benihana Christmas from The Office, which was season 3, I believe. And if you guys ever seen that episode, if you've never seen that episode, I implore you to watch it because it was probably my favorite TV Christmas episode special, like, ever. Benihana Christmas, man. Like, Michael Scott showed his show how, like, bad of a person he was, but, like, in a really charming way. The Office is good. Yes. 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 The nice thing about The Office is that there's so many seasons, so if you start it now, it's, like, there's so much that you're not going to finish it for a while. So I like starting shows that have that much because then you're like, oh, I just get to continue watching it. That's kind of how I am with Arrow right now. Like, if there's like season 6 or something. So, but yes, watch The Office. It's good. It's good. The first seasons are definitely better, I feel like, than the later seasons. But the last season was pretty good. Yeah. But like Benihana Christmas is funny. Waiting for Game of Thrones to be over so I can watch the whole thing. Yeah, if I hadn't started watching Game of Thrones a couple years ago, I probably would be doing the same thing. But when I watch Game of Thrones, I gotta tell you guys, I started season 5. I started watching it in the middle of season 5 when I was just like, friends of mine were watching it and they're like, do you want to come watch Game of Thrones? And I was like, sure. Never seen it before. But I was so confused. So I started watching from the beginning and then I like finished it as we were like halfway through season 5. So yeah. I only get 3 channels. I live out in the sticks with the roof antenna. I remember those days. Yep. My parents kind of have that. I mean, they don't have an antenna on their roof, but they live out in the sticks. So, but yeah, Game of Thrones is something. I have not watched Supernatural, though. That is one that I never got into when it first came out, and there's almost so much content that, like, I don't know. Part of me, I don't watch The 100 either, but part of me with Supernatural, it's kind of like how I was with Gilmore Girls, in that, like, the fandom annoyed me. So I just didn't want to bother with it. Like, I never watched Gilmore Girls. I watched an episode of it and I was like, this is dumb. Ash and the Evil Dead, I actually haven't really gotten into it. But I mean, there's violence in it because it's zombies. And yes, I have finished Stranger Things. Yes, I have. Thank you. I'm not the only person that hates Gilmore Girls. Oh my god, there's like, you guys don't watch Gilmore Girls. Hooray! But like, I think I watched like an episode of like the new season when it came out, and I was like, she's insufferable. Like, wow. No, like, I didn't. The music annoyed me. The whole, I don't know. It just, I watched Ugly Betty when it was on. definitely watched it. I don't think I watched it until the end, but I watched it when it first came out, because that was like right around the same time when Desperate Housewives, I think, came on, when I was still living at home and I watched TV with my parents. So for a long time, I watched TV with my mom, so we watched The Bachelor, like, all the time. Like, yeah. Yeah. A walking horror, 70s horror film. Who was? I've never seen the movie The Long Kiss Goodnight. Oh, Rory. Yeah, no. Rory's terrible. And also, I just never really liked Alexis Bledel as an actress. I never liked her that much. Personally. Like, I don't know what it was about her. Just didn't like her. Like, the shows that I watched when, whoa. Alexis put on the most annoying voice. Yeah. Thank you. I like my mug too. Shows that I watched when I was younger. I watched That 70s Show a lot. Grey's Anatomy was my shit. I watched like the first 2 seasons of the OC, but then I stopped. So like I never saw the episode, the Dear Sister episode that the greatest YouTube digital short was ever based on. SNL digital short, I mean. So I never saw that when I was on the OC, actually. So, but it was still funny. What other shows? But yeah, Grey's Anatomy was like my jam. Like I watched doctor shows like House and ER, and I watched 6 Feet Under, and I watched True Blood. I always liked shows that had just kind of an air of death about them. Weirdly enough. I guess. I don't know. I never watched Dexter, though. You were reading my mind. I never did watch Dexter because I didn't have Showtime. We didn't have Showtime at the house, and I remember when it was on. I don't know. When it was on, I just didn't. I might start it now. I mean, I'm like on see, I've started Shameless, which I'm like 2 seasons into, and there's a lot of seasons of Shameless, so I'm like, do I want to start another show? Working watched Game of Thrones from the beginning. You can only watch Game of Thrones on HBO Go. Thanks for joining me. Bye, little yellow boy, which I don't even remember what your name was. Hi, bye. Yeah, Game of Thrones you can only watch on HBO Go, which if what I've done, I paid for Hulu, and I shared my Hulu password with my friend Erin, and then my friend Erin shared her HBO Go password with me. So that's the way to do it, I think, is just one person by one person by the other, and then just share shit. Because what's the point in spending money for both? Like, HBO Go, I'm not sure if HBO is expensive for the monthly subscription, but, or HBO Now, I think, but, Hulu's like $8 a month, so it's really cheap. I get the cheaper one with ads, just because I don't watch it as much, and I don't know, like, there's the ones where you don't have ads, and I think it's like 12, and then with ads, it's 7 or 8, so, yeah, I mean, they're all pretty inexpensive, for now, before net neutrality was dead, but, yeah, I don't know. What else did I want to talk about? But yeah, speaking of net neutrality, did you guys see that like shit-eating grin video that Ajit Pai put out the other day? I'm just gonna say his name wrong on purpose. Ajit Pai. I think it's Ajit Pai, but I'm gonna call Ajit Pai because he's a smug ass bitch. What was the question? Game of Thrones? Yeah, no, Game of Thrones is great. Game of Thrones is amazing. I just don't want to have to wait that long for it. Right? No, I saw it on H3 because I didn't want to watch the whole thing. Because I saw it on Facebook and I was like, no, that smug ass, shit-eating, grin ass bitch. But yeah, I definitely saw it in the H3 video. And Ethan's response was so stupid and great. It's the fact that Ajit Pai would be like sucking the dick of Verizon's logo. Like, does that make sense? I don't know. Yeah, that was... If you watched... Did you watch the hearing the other day? Like, the hearing was the most back-ass words thing. I didn't hear one of the guys, like, arguments for destroying net neutrality, but the other guy was like, oh, like, this is all hypothetical. It's like, none of this is gonna happen, and stop worrying. Man, it was basic. He was gaslighting us, essentially. And then the two women who were, like, so well-spoken and so, like, articulate and passionate, I was like, you guys... And then, I don't remember the one woman, the first woman that spoke, she was, like, destroying all the haters, and she was done speaking, and then Ajit Pai was like, I'll put you down as a no then? And I'm like, you fucking asshole. You little fucking asshole. Oh my god, it was ridiculous. Oh boy. Friggin' Ajit Pai. Just wanna punch that guy. I thought Martin Shkreli had the most punchable face in the world, but nope, Ajit Pai's face is pretty punchable too. Yeah. It was redonkulous. Dawson's Creek. I never watched Dawson's Creek. I don't know. It was a little bit early for me, and so like when I was later, I wasn't into that stuff necessarily. I don't know. It was like, it was early when it was on, and then I didn't necessarily feel like watching it later, just because, like, I was watching everything else. Best cringeworthy show. I mean, the OC was pretty cringeworthy, too. The only thing that I really liked about the OC was the music. Like, the music supervisor on OC was real great. It's like Death Cab for Cutie was on OC. Thanks for joining me, Georgia. Bye. There's a reason the first Scary Movie spoofed it. Spoofed what? Dawson's Creek? Did it really? I don't remember that. It's a long ass time ago. Really long time ago when the first Scary Movie came out. Was Kevin Hart in the first Scary Movie? I feel like Kevin Hart was in it. Was he? Scary Movie. Kevin Hart was on SNL last night, which I haven't watched yet. Which is on Hulu, by the way. The year 2000? Oh my god. No, Kevin Hart wasn't in it. It was just the Wayanses. I feel like Kevin Hart was in one of them, though. Maybe 3. Was it Scary Movie 3? Click. Come on. And when her boyfriend comes in through the window and Dawson came through and says, whoops, wrong set. Oh, I guess so. Andy Richter. Oh, fuck that guy. Or no, not that guy. Andy Dick, that's what I'm thinking of. Fuck Andy Dick. Scary Movie 3. Who was in this one? No, it wasn't this one. I feel like Kevin Hart was in a scary movie. Wasn't he? Or was it 5? Which one was 5? Oh, that wasn't it. What? I feel like he was in one. Am I crazy? No, he was. Okay, cool. I'm like, yeah. Kevin Hart scary movie. That's what I'm doing right now. Yep. Yep. Oh, I guess he was in Scary Movie 3. It was Anthony Anderson's friend. Oh God, I remember that one. Scary Movie 3, that's one that they made fun of 8 Mile. That one was so good. That was good. That was a good one. Did you guys have any other questions for me that I wanted to talk about? Yeah. Good luck on your paper, by the way. Oh, I love Lush perfumes. I talked about that at length earlier. I don't know if you missed it, but yeah. I'll probably do another video about Lush perfumes soon, too. So videos I want to do coming up. Lush Solid Soap Hoarding. Favorite albums of 2017. Lush perfumes. I might do like New Year's resolutions or some shit. I don't know. Are there any like Christmas themed videos? I am still gonna set up a Patreon. Yes, I talked about that a little bit earlier. Which I'm gonna start doing like bloopers and more of these live streams, and I'm gonna do like vlogs, behind the scenes stuff, and for like rewards besides just like extra content, I'm gonna do like mixtapes or like personalized mixes, and then maybe like a photo of the month, like where I send people high quality photos and stuff. Is Rose Jam worth it? Yes. Yes, it is. Because it's only there at Christmas time. And Abby, top 5 mascaras, non-Lush perfumes. Okay, I could do a non-Lush perfumes. Yes, okay, I like that because I actually have some new perfumes that I've gotten recently. Mascaras. I'm like of all things, I might do like Holy Grail. I might do like a new Holy Grail makeup products thing because I'm kind of like, I don't know if I have like that much of an opinion on like a large group, like pretty much my favorite mascaras I've used have been like a burgundy one from YSL and then like the Essence Lash Princess. Like those have been the ones I've used, and those are the ones that I enjoyed. I tried a couple different mascaras this year, but I just didn't like them as much, like Wet n Wild ones, which I'm like, but yeah, I'm wearing like, okay. I layered I layered the False Lash Effect and then just the original Lash Princess on top today. So, been liking that. I like it. It looks cool. I like it. I said I like it about 4 times. So I'll probably do like another Holy Grail. Maybe I'll do like favorite makeup products like of the year rather than like favorite of December. I'll do that. Like instead of like December favorites, I'll do like 2017 favorites. How I stay warm but stay fashionable. I beg to differ if I stay fashionable all the time. Like, yeah. I want to try and start doing more fashion-y videos. I just haven't felt... I think I mentioned it in a video a little while back, but doing fashion videos in my... I do have a cool coat. Get a cool coat. Everyone looks cool in a cool coat. I actually just got a new coat yesterday from Valley Village. Very excited about it. Doing fashion videos in my current apartment is kind of difficult because of just the space. And I don't really have like a yard that I can do it in. So doing anything fashion related, it takes a bit more orchestration than sometimes I have time for. I owe my entire personality to wearing a leather jacket. I feel that. For a long time, I owed my entire personality to a denim jacket with a bunch of pins on it, so I feel you. But, yeah, I'll try to get into more fashion-y videos. It was just, I don't know. Anyone else awkwardly like the smell of burning gasoline and department stores? No. Can't say I do. I don't know. Yeah, I'll try to get into more fashion-y videos. It was just this year I've gained a bit of weight that I didn't necessarily feel that great about. So that's kind of why I've shied away a little bit from some of the fashion videos, because I haven't necessarily felt that great about my body. So that's been a little bit why, just because I went from standing all day at a job to sitting all day at a job. So that's just been kind of why I haven't done fashion related things. But I can't say, I mean, I have like the smell of burning gasoline in department stores. I weirdly like the smell of like Halloween stores for some reason. I don't know. Like the old, it's like kind of patchouli, but just like old and then kind of like musty. Coffee recommendations. Whatever's cheapest. I don't really have a very specific kind of palette for coffee. Personally, I like fall and holiday blend coffee, like pumpkin spice coffee, like the ground coffee that's pumpkin spice. And then the one I'm drinking right now is a holiday blend from Pete's. I like Pete's coffee, and Stumptown coffee is really good. I'm trying to think of other local ones. Cafe Vita is good. But yeah, Stumptown's great. It's nice and smooth, but again, I'm pretty cheap when it comes to coffee. It's like, which one's cheap and what do I feel like right now? I'm really easygoing when it comes to actually buying ground coffee. So I don't know why you like the smell of burning gasoline. I don't know. But yeah, Halloween stores are definitely a weird scent that I kind of like. It's odd, but some perfumes remind me of it in a weird way. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what else I wanted to mention. Patreon. But yeah, definitely after the first of the year, I will have Patreon kind of up and running, because I actually have a week off from Christmas to New Year's. So I'll use that time to do a lot of stuff there, film some things, get it all set up. So yeah, that'll be what I use that time for. So definitely after the first of the year, Patreon will be like up and running and good times. I do want to mention a little bit before I go, because I do have to go here in a bit because I have work I need to do today, and I also should probably get dressed. I started a new Instagram account for my professional photography. Patreon, yes, I did talk about it earlier. I am going to be starting it soon and having extra content and perks and stuff. Thanks, Abby. Bye. I started a new Instagram account for my professional photography because I wanted to have one that was like just solely for that rather than just like selfies and fun makeup stuff. So it is abbywilliamson.photo. So if you go like at abbywilliamson.photo on Instagram, I've linked it in my main Instagram account too. So I wanted to kind of let you guys know that that's the thing, because some people have said that they want to see more of my professional photography. So that is going to be there on a consistent basis if you want to follow that. And then my photo website, I've updated quite a bit as well. So it's got a lot more, it's a lot more user-friendly, and it has a lot more pictures from like shows and weddings and stuff. So that's just my name.com. So like just abbywilliamson.com. So if you wanted to see more of my photos, that's there. I need to update it a little bit to see if I can like add order forms, like if people want to order prints from things, because that might be something that I want to start doing, is like having the option for people to order photo prints, which could be cool, like smaller or larger prints. But that could be something that I work into Patreon in a way too. I don't know. I'm not sure. But, photo. Yeah, because I have a bunch of pictures that I have to go through today. I didn't even finish importing all the pictures from the show I went to the other day on my computer. So, yeah. I think I'm gonna go, guys, just because, like I said, I've got a lot I gotta do today, and it is Sunday. I did not get any of the solid perfumes that were released in the UK. I didn't know they were there. I might have to look at it now. But, yeah, if you guys have any other questions that you wanted to ask, you can ask me on Twitter. It's just Abbers07 if you want to talk more. I'll be on my phone later today. So thanks for kind of testing this out with me, those of you who have decided to join me. It was fun. It was weird. I didn't think I was going to go on for 2 hours. So I might make this more regular. Who knows? It's kind of easy. It's just like cool, set up my phone, even though my phone decided to like take a shit on itself like 4 times, but I don't know. Have a good rest of the weekend, guys. Don't spoil Star Wars for anybody, because that's a dick move. I won't spoil it for anybody. So I'll probably have a new video up either tomorrow or the next day about winter skincare stuff to help with like crusty skin and stuff. So thank you about my hair. Thank you. So how do I stop the recording? That's a question I don't know how to do. Bye, guys. Thank you.